Welcome back, folks, to NWA On Fire. This week you'll see Brian Fury versus Brandon Aaron.
And then from the BWO, Preacher versus Chris Hero.
And an exciting ladies match with Miss Mercedes versus Cheyenne.
Then back to the BWO, the Dancing Darlings versus Steve Off and Glenn Ulrich for the Tag Team Championship belts.
And the incomparable Damon Darling versus Scotty Slade. Our first match, Brian Fury versus Brandon Aaron. Hey, this is Tommy Savoli with his co-host Tommy Hunter. And Tommy, do we have a hot match leading off tonight?
Brian Fury, the man with the 1,000-yard stare.
And look at that, getting into the ring, stepping over the top rope.
Mr. D.C. Dillinger.
D.C. Dillinger, everywhere Brian goes, you're sure to see D.C. Dillinger.
It's like they're each other's shadows, aren't they?
Yeah, it's like they're surgically attached. And here comes a newcomer to the NWA On Fire, Brandon Aaron.
Yeah, he's a newcomer here, and he's going to need all the luck he can get against someone like Brian Fury.
Boy, I tell you what, I tell you, this is a heck of a way to make your debut with NWA On Fire, because this Brian Fury is one tough cookie.
Oh, you got that right, Tommy Savoldi. But you want to make a big splash here in NWA On Fire, this is the way to do it. You take up on someone like Brian Fury.
Absolutely. If you want to start off, you got to start off with the best. And Brian's right there, right up there, top 10% with NWA On Fire.
Definitely. I would even say maybe 5% at this point.
Although this D.C. Dillinger, I tell you.
This is almost like a handicap match when these two guys are together, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it is. I mean, I'm surprised at NWA On Fire that the people that run NWA On Fire don't do something about that. I really do. I mean,
well, I guess Brian Fury's got a lot of stroke around here. That's all I can say.
I don't know, boy. I don't know. But every time I see him in that ring, that D.C. Dillinger has something to do with that match.
Well, maybe the ref doesn't see it half the time. I think that's part of the problem. But either way, he's there. Let's get this match underway.
Let's see how Brandon does. Let's see. I've never seen this young man before.
Making his debut here, I believe. Oh, no, this is his second match here. My mistake.
That's his second match. I didn't see the
first
first
match. And now to the middle of the ring. They both go collar will tie up and pushing Brandon into the turnbuckle very quickly. Brian Fury. You see DC Dillinger saying, I got my hands free right now. But
oh, yeah, look.
He just grabbed him. See, that's just psychological right there. He's just saying, I'm out here. Just keep an eye on me.
You better keep your eyes in the back of your head because I'm out. You got two tonight, not one. That's what he's saying.
Circling each other now. Collar tie up again in the middle of the ring. Side headlock now. Brian Fury cinching that in.
And you want to know a funny thing, T?
Tell me.
A funny thing is that Brian Fury really doesn't need any outside help.
You are so right.
He is so skilled.
Yep.
I don't understand it. I really don't.
I agree with you, Tommy, 100%.
He doesn't realize that he's giving himself a bad name by doing this.
Oh, off the ropes now comes Fury. Oh! Shoulder tackle right there. Goes down a big hurry. Brandon Aaron's jumping over him now. Fury coming off the ropes.
Oh,
Jump over.
At Brandon up and over.
Oh, he tried to arm drag him, but no. Missing with that clothesline, though, with Fury. And then now downstairs to the legs with Aaron's. Oh, again.
Look at this Brandon go.
Nice thrust
Look
kick.
At him. Oh!
Beautiful. Nice. Brian Fury did not see that coming.
Boy, oh, boy.
Missed the clothesline again. And then, whoa, tilt-a-whirl. Oh, wow. Took him over. And
unbelievable.
Brian Fury on the outside into the waiting arms of D.C. Dillinger. Brian Fury saying, what just happened?
Well, I tell you what, only proves the old adage.
Whoa, outside the ring now. Very nicely
done.
Book
by its cover, boy, I tell you.
Brandon Aaron's very aggressive right now on top of Brian Fury. This is where Brandon Aaron's has got to make his move now. Coming back in the inside end because you got to beat the man inside the ring.
Inside the ring, that's where.
Oh, there's a kick from D.C. Dillinger inserting himself into this match, which we all know would happen sooner or later.
There goes D.C. Dillinger as usual.
Behind the referee's back, he didn't see it. Tommy, I know you were a ref at one time. Would you have allowed that?
Heck no. No. He'd have been gone. He would have been gone. Oh,
great
big
punch
elbow.
Now. I think it was more of a punch than an elbow. You see him shaking his fist. I think he hurt his hand on his jaw.
Off the rope comes Brandon. Up
Jumps
and over
over.
goes Brandon.
Oh, into that elbow of Brian Fury. Very well placed right in that shoulder area.
Right into that one, T.
He's going to be on top. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. You're going to have to do more than that to put this newcomer down.
I tell you, this kid is full of fury, isn't he? I mean, I think the wrong guy is named Fury here.
I agree with you.
Brandon is really trying to make an impression here.
And now, dumping Brandon to the outside right now, maybe to give himself a little bit of a breather on the inside of that ring. Fans, you want to keep up to date with everything going on in NWA On Fire, just go to NWAOnFire.com. You can follow us on Twitter and friend us on Facebook.
There's DC Dillinger putting his 10 cents in there.
I think that was more of 25 cents, to be honest with you.
I'm surprised the referee doesn't care.
You got change for $1? I think it was 50 cents.
Wow. This is unbelievable.
And as you said before, Tommy, he doesn't need to do this.
No, he doesn't. He's a very skilled wrestler.
He's perfectly capable on his own. But I guess that little intimidation factor in the form of DC Dillinger never hurts, does it?
When you're in a ring against Mr. Fury, you always have to look out for the other guy, and that, in which case, is DC Dillinger.
Dumping Brandon back in the ring now. Coming in very slow. He is so methodical about everything he does.
He is. Oh.
Brandon with a shot to the midsection, though. Another one. Then a big boot just stops that. Another boot to the back of the head now. Oh, stopping him over and over again. And now just placing that boot to the back of the neck. Referee stops it, but that doesn't stop the pain, though.
No, it doesn't. It certainly does not.
And there, of course, DC Dillinger nodding in approval.
Oh, yeah, and he's lurking around that ring like a snake.
Out of the corner now, Brandon Aarons into the other corner. Wow, and hard. He hit very hard, Tommy.
Hard shot to those turnbuckles, boy.
There's as I've said before, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go. Was right.
2,
going for the pin.
Unless you move the ring, which I've
seen that happen.
I've seen that happen a couple times.
Oh yes.
Some of the heavyweights back in NWA On Fire history, I remember doing that. Apollo, I've seen do it a couple times. Brandon Aarons now, he's got to get something going on here. He's in a very bad way, trying to get some kind of offense. Wide open shot now, and then Fury just coming back with a well-placed shot to the side of the head.
Fury's working him over really well.
I think that got him more in the face, actually. And now, picking him up. No!
Reversal over. Oh!
Drops down.
Chop. Another one.
Another one. Whoa, headbutt.
Oh, big headbutt. Big kick to the midsection.
Wow, I like what I'm seeing here from Brandon Aarons.
Fury
he caught that leg, though. It spins out. Enziguri to the side of the head. What a beautiful move. 1, 2, and whoa, we almost had the upset, Tommy.
That was close.
That would have been the upset of the year so far if he had done that.
Holy Toledo, that was close.
I think Brian Fury knows right now he cannot take Brandon Aarons too lightly anymore.
No.
Aarons got momentum on his side. Boom! Into the corner. Taking him out of the corner. Now reversal now. Into the corner goes Aarons.
Oh, but Fury runs right into Aarons' foot. Look at this, off the middle rope.
Sunset flip over. No, Fury gets out of that. Wait a second. Turns it around. Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Trying to get into that Boston Crab. Has he got it? No! Those legs are too strong.
Unbelievable.
He got out of it. Whoa. But no, Fury Gritman picks him up, and down he goes. And then beautiful bridge. 1, 2. That's it.
That is it. But I tell you what, Brandon put up a heck of a fight. He impressed me.
Definitely. It was just a little too fast at the end there, but Brian Fury is the win over Mr. Brandon Aarons. But what a heck of a match, Tommy Savoldi.
What a heck of a match, T is right. Look at Mr. Fury.
Mr. Personality himself. Up next, fans, from the Bodyslam Wrestling Organization, bring you back to New Jersey last August. You're going to see Preacher against Chris Hero. For daily updates on NWA On Fire, find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter. Head on over to www.nwaonfire.com.
Here we are, T, with this new organization, Bodyslam Wrestling Organization, going to join forces with NWA On Fire.
We're joining this match in progress. You're seeing Preacher versus Chris Hero. Let's take you back to August of last year, and our announcers, Section 8 and Mr. John Harder.
And now Hero's got to keep on the advantage. Irish whip reversed into the turnbuckle. Hero goes in and up and over and onto those steps. Those aren't steel. Those are wooden steps, and they hurt twice as much as what I've been told.
That's right, because the wood doesn't give as much as the steel does.
Now look at this. Tristan Law lays in a few thick shots to Hero, who sat on a chair, and then he rolled him in. This could be it. And Hero at the last possible moment again kicks out.
2 3/4. You hear the crowd getting on Preacher's case here.
Oh,
As well as on the case of Saints of Lodi.
Preacher trying to pull out all the stops. He's got everybody out with him. He's cheating. He's doing what he can. He wants to win. After that neck snap, nice little my Preacher. He might have a good shot at doing that. I hear the Saints of Lodi.
Obviously the Saints of Lodi doing that chant.
And referee Joe the ref counts 2, and again Preacher going right back to work. And now he's got a rear chin lock, maybe possibly a sleeper. But I think maybe Preacher got his arm on top of the head.
Well, he did call for night, but the refs really got to check and see if that's a choke, because I would not put it past Preacher to try and choke him out.
I do believe Joe the ref's got a good vantage point. That is a sleeper hold. And Hero might be out. That young knockout kid might be out, Section 8.
He might actually be knocked out himself. That's 2.
One more. Hero had the arm stuck. Hero had the arm still up. And the people from Port Reading trying to will that young knockout kid back into it. Nice forearm shot. Nice butt shot to the chest from Preach. Make that a pair. But that's only firing up Hero. And a third chop.
Preacher going house of fire on him there.
Throwing haymakers like he's Mike Tyson or something. And now he's blatantly choking in front of the referee. Bouncing off the ropes. Oh! Hero crisscrossed him and caught him with a boot.
Hero could get over there for the cover. He might have him.
But how much punishment has Hero taken in this contest, Section 8? As Preacher still might still have the upper hand because of the not a lot of damage he's suffered thus far.
Yeah, Hero has taken a lot, but Hero does have a lot of heart.
The crowd trying to will behind Chris Hero. Preacher with the right, but it's firing up Hero, and there's a chop. There's another Kobashi-like chops from Chris Hero. Bouncing off the ropes goes Preach. Back elbow. And another right, this time drowning Preach. And then a drop kick, and Preacher goes down like a ton of bricks. And the crowd is loving this. Hero looking for the crowd's approval. Hero off the ropes. Somersault, spinning neckbreaker, and a nip up.
Hero's definitely back in control now.
But Tristan Law's on the apron. Running forearm strike. Now Hero to the second. Blockbuster from Hero. That could be it. And somehow, I think that might have been pure instinct. Preacher just sluggishly rolled that shoulder up.
He had to. There's no way around that.
Oh, Spyro looking very upset. She's looking. Spyro's getting upset. She might want her meal ticket to lose this contest. Hero looking for a suplex. Preacher rolled over. Looking for the O'Connor. Hero held on to the ropes. Preacher fell back in hesitation. Bouncing off. Roaring elbow.
Did you hear that?
Preacher's out.
How? How is that possible?
Wow. Preacher kicked out of a roaring elbow.
Not just a roaring elbow. That's one of the hardest roaring elbows I've ever heard in my career.
And now Chris Hero going back to the tank. He's going to look for maybe a Hero's welcome, perhaps. And that he is. But Preacher countered out. Boot to the midsection for Preach. Flatliner. And Hero somehow kicked out of the flatliner. This has been a great back and forth contest. Now it might have to come down to the Hero's welcome or the sign of the cross.
That Preacher's going back to work in the neck. Oh, backslide.
He's got him. Could this be it? No. Preacher rolled out.